here. Probably like that. Pull this over. Alright. Take these. What up? What else do we need? Some top loaders. Yep. Well, I don't know where I put my scissors. It's not good. I think they're out the living room. They're my special scissors. And I didn't have them. What else do we need to bring out? We need this, some of these, some of these. Some of these. All right, we have yes, I am. I'm him, not the guy from Whatnot. I'm him. I'm gonna do off this tour video soon. We got 80. Oh, I forgot to film the reel. I was supposed to do a reel, like what sold reel, but oops. A lot more people are gonna see that than this. But all right, let's see here. Let's start shipping these orders out, eh? I don't think you guys believe that I ship out so many orders, right? If you have any questions about shipping, let me know. How's there 28 people in here? 30 people? You guys should hit the sub button. Or hit the like button real fast. How many of us are real, bro? I don't see any likes on. Oh, now there's 28. This is screw that. Oh, I messed up the first one because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention and messed it up. Whatever. Oh, whatever. We got one. One of you guys are like, let me just hit a like real fast. I have 28 packages. I do not sell Pokemon cards. I sell football cards. Oh, awesome. I'll show you guys. Here. This is how many orders we have to ship out. And so now I'm gonna ship all this out real fast. Right? It's not gonna, there's 87 orders. I was the first one, like, awesome. You guys should, if you're not subbed to the YouTube, then you should sub to my YouTube. That's the goal. Let's see. What do you think? We're at, oh, we gained two subs. Let's see. You think we could gain, we're at 8. We're at 1, 8, 5, 7. How many do you think we'll be at by the time we're done with this live stream? Think we could gain 10? Awesome. Do you think we could gain 10 subscribers on YouTube? Or is that unreachable? I did $4 shipping today. You think so? And I'm gonna show you guys how to do these. If you have any questions on shipping, definitely let me know, and I got you. So this is a 2-card order, and it's just here and here. I'm going fast because I'm kind of tired, and I didn't want to stream, but I am. Because we got to grow the brand, and even if it takes a little bit by a little bit every day, we still got to grow the brand. Oh, we gained one. We gained one more follower. All right, let's go. I think this is a great idea to get the brand going. All right, so right here. Ooh, we should play a game. All right, did I get cooked or not? All right, what do you guys think? I'll show you guys real fast. They bought one singular card. How much do you think they spent on this card? What do you think? This is the only card they bought. It's a red sparkle. I paid $1 for it. Any other guesses? Also, hit the hearts. Yeah, we all hit the heart. They paid $3 for that one. Cooked? Did I get cooked or not? You think it's? I spent one, or yeah, I spent one, so I didn't get cooked. I actually made money on that card. Oh, ready? Okay. Okay. How about this one? They bought one singular card. What do you think? How much do you think I went for? This is it. This is the only card they bought. Let me turn off these lights back here. Yo, it's been bad. I will tell you this right now. I sell low on singles because you follow me on here. Also, you guys should hit the like button. And the key is persistency, right? Which, by the way, that one sold for $7. Key is persistency. Like, bro, it's hard. I've sold 150,000 cards, and I run streams every single day. Like today, I thought we did good, but then I thought we did bad, and then it was like a cycle, right? When I started, we didn't sell anything for. I know this is gonna sound crazy, and I'm on another level because I've been doing this for so long. But I spent we sold 401 cards in 4 hours, which is really low than normal, right? Normally we end up selling about 200-ish, like high 200 cards, medium like 150 an hour. But you just gotta stay persistent and try new things. I would say giveaways. Do you do giveaways? No. I'll show you. So we're shipping singles right now. Singles, yes, I do ship in top loaders. One singular card. So this is a single right here, and just goes fresh top loaders. I'll show you a single and then a bigger order. That way you guys can see the difference. Also, if you're not subbed to the YouTube, sub to the YouTube. Okay, so single, this is all it is it just goes in there, goes in the envelope, just like this, right? And I'll show you a bigger order right now. This guy right here, super easy. What's his name? Hello. 17 cards. It was a first time purchaser as well, so that's good. So you got 17. So I'm gonna count them all, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's all 17 cards there, right? Now I'm gonna put them in a team bag, which I forgot to grab. I forgot to grab the team bags, so they're actually right here. Well, some. I'm gonna put them in here, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, of course, close it up. And then I cut up cardboard boxes into perfect squares that are the size of a top loader. See that? Then I put them on both sides. Do you buy in bulk? Yes, I do. When I buy thousands. I buy thousands at a time. Oh, have you seen my YouTube videos? Or are you just... Because I buy, if you watch my YouTube video, so that's to see how I tape both sides, right? And then they're good to go. Because I have the cardboard there to protect them, so I don't have to do, I don't have to use top loaders because they're safe and they can't move around in there, right? So that's how I would do an order that size and not have to use 17 top loaders. Also, you guys should sub to YouTube and like the channel. Hey, I don't know, maybe we can gain 10 subscribers. That'd be awesome. This is good. Any other questions about shipping, sourcing, anything like that? I don't mind. I'll answer it real fast as I'm shipping these. I have been to 2 card shows in my entire time, and I've sold 150,000 cards on here. So all my sourcing is online, basically. I've been to a card shop or two. I would say out of the 150,000 that I've sold, maybe 2,000 were from either card shows or stuff like that. Shops. Just I got really good at sourcing online because I didn't have shows next to me. So yeah. Any questions? Sub to the YouTube if not, or put a like on it just because why not? You typically trying to grow the channel, so I'm shipping out whatnot orders, and so that way you guys can see live shipping too. Took this tactic when I used to work at Costco, right? And whenever you work at Costco, everything is open, right? And you can see them working in the back, stuff like that, right? And so I figured if I can stream, gain followers, ask questions, grow the fan base, maybe gain a follower or two, but then also show myself working, I figured this is a good growth opportunity, and there's nothing bad I can do because then people get to see exactly what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I figure. I figure, okay, well, if nobody shows up, that's whatever, but we gain 2 subscribers from this, and we've only been on for 13 minutes, so that's pretty good. The goal is to get 10. If we can get 10 every day, then that's 300 new subscribers a month, which is good. I'd take 300 new subscribers every month, right? And if I'm gonna ship them regardless, I might as well answer questions. Knicks or Spurs? I don't watch basketball very much, but I'm in San Antonio, so I think I have to say Spurs. I don't think they're... Who won today? I know that they lost game 1, I think. There's not a lot of packages today, so that makes it easy. Which was weird. We had barely any packages Tomorrow they play. You know what's crazy is that yesterday I saw their bus drive by. Yo, I think that the cards that if any of you were in my live stream today, I think that it was really, really good. I think that we really did a good job on the cards, and it allows me to want to source more. If you're not following my YouTube, you should totally sub to the YouTube, because why not? You're literally right there. And this is what I do. Well, I'm starting live streaming. I figure if I live stream when I ship, then it'll help us grow the channel. So the goal is to gain 10 people, 10 new people to sub to the YouTube. And plus, if you sub right now, then you're gonna be 2 whatever. Oh, also another thing that a plan that I'm doing is I ended up purchasing 100,000 or 140,000 things. Oh, fire! And you already subbed to the YouTube, eh? You watch all the videos? I bet you do. I mean, do you leave a like though? Okay, so this one was 6 cards, 3 ounces, which sold for $7. Yes, I did. I bought 100,000 sleeves in one sitting. And then I figured, somebody brought up the thing where they're like, yo, I'd buy a couple off you. And I spent half a cent a sleeve. And I was like, well, what if I used them and did like because a lot of people who buy from me, or a lot of people who view my stuff, they're new followers. Like, they're new to the sports cards, or they're trying to grow their sports card channel. So I was like, what if I took shipping supplies and didn't charge a lot, but just a little bit, and made, like, maybe I make like $1 or $2, but I made little shipping lots so that then people could pick those up. Also, sub to the YouTube if you're not already subbed to the YouTube, because we're trying to get to 200 or 2,000 followers. The goal was to get it before the month ended, but obviously that didn't happen. Bro, what? Oh, that was not a good sound. Yeah. Whatever. All right, what do you think on this one? I think this was a great purchase. So I spent, how much do you think it sold for? Oh, what's good? How much do you think it sold for? It's Warren Sapp 2025 ice. Sold for $6. I paid $1. So that was a big win. Plus, I didn't pay anything in shipping, so that's an even bigger win, right? So that's fire. We got the. So that was like a $8 or what, like $4 profit, right? So that thing is sick. Take a little $4 profit all day long. Yo, I'm killing these things. I'm going so fast. You guys get to see, and I'm kind of distracted, so if I wasn't kind of distracted, we'd be good. Oh, that's just 2 cards. I'm trying to buy more, like, more expensive cards, or not more expensive. It's really just me picking them, right? If I can pick a couple cards here and there that I think would sell for better, like I did, okay, I'll show you this card real fast. This is probably the biggest win of the night. How much do you think it sold for? It's numbered 50 of 50. Taysom Hill, 50 of 50. What do you think? This was the biggest flip that I had tonight. That whole lot was really nice. It's from my YouTube video from today. 11. Let me make sure that I'm not saying the wrong numbers here. We'll go to that one next. I know it didn't sell for 11. If you should sub to the YouTube, because why not? I can do sports card stuff, and let's do this guy. Okay. So this person got a couple here. Okay. No. This one here sold for $15, and I paid $1 for it. 50 of 50 Taysom Hill. That's a really big. And then, so this one I paid 10 on. It looks like it sold for $9, so I lost $1 on this. And let's see if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is a card, 2 cards that are not here, that are off in the distance. But we'll get those in a second. But it's an 8-card lot for $51, which is really nice. Sub to the YouTube. Put a heart on this thing too, and sub to the YouTube. That's a big win right there. That just keeps the lights on. And I'm glad that today I did $4 shipping, because we talked about that yesterday, right? We talked about shipping, $4. Like, I was like, hey, let's try it out. And it worked. Also, our goal is to gain 10 subscribers today during this live stream while I get this done. Well, I'm gonna live stream until I get these packages done, which I'm flying through them right now. There's only 87, which is nothing. Leave a heart, sub to the YouTube. Let's see, what are we at now? Did we gain one more subscriber? No, we didn't. But it's fine. We gained 2 right off the bat, which is fire. I don't know what this name says. Oh, never mind. Any questions? When you buy shipping supplies, buy in bulk, because then you get the best deal, of course. So right here is a 500 count. I buy my envelopes by the 1,000. Or I buy like 3,000 every time I buy envelopes, because we fly through them. I do about 100, normal night, about 100 a day. The internet's being slow. That doesn't sound right. Something sounds messed up in it. I might have to switch to my other scanner. I have 2 scanners, or not my other scanner, my other printer in here. I have 2. That way, if my fiance or one of my employees help me, which they're gone for the entire month, then I can do that instead. I can have 2 people working on the package at the same time. Because normally it's not 80. Yesterday we did 225 packages, and then today we have 86 or 87. Make sure to leave a heart and sub to the YouTube if you haven't. Today we did pretty good. We got $500 in 4 hours. That's a large part to those, because the last hour was slow. So the first hour I ran the stuff that I purchased, and I spent probably $80 on it, and I ended up flipping it for $250, which is really, really good, which means that I need to start doing more of that. And that's why I'm diverting a lot of time to doing the bigger cards, because I can find them. It's easy. It's easy for me to find those cards. Let's see here. Definitely sub, and yeah. I wonder, I started when we started on here, so it's been 25 minutes. I had to do some things, but I wonder how many we've done in 25 minutes. If we had started with 87, so let's see. We're at 65, so about 20. Today, top signature. That's fire actually. That it came out because we did good. Oh, yo, it's release day and we did good. We had like 50 people in there on release day. And I had $4 shipping. Bro, today was killing. I was killing it today. Fiverr. We're just destroying it. I wonder, and you know what it was? It was literally just the fact that I ran some better cards. Which, yes, I want to be running better cards. Who doesn't want to run better cards? You seem like yourself. Today? Today was just chilling. I've had this one for a while, but I bought a second one. They're $60 on Amazon. They're not that expensive. The most expensive thing about the label printer is that is the labels themselves. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, ready for this? Okay. 1, 2, but that's 50. That's number match. I didn't know that until I ran it. How much do you think the person spent? This is number match. Ricky Jackson, right? Yeah. Ricky Jackson, and it's number match 57, and it's 57. And then Lamar Jackson. And then I'll tell you how much I paid, and then I'll tell you how much they paid. Crazy. What do you guys think? We got those two. Any? Fine. Nobody wants to talk. That's fine. It's exciting. Yeah, that's what I did. These were in there. These were in top loaders. How much do you think they paid though? I know, I'll tell you how much I paid. I put them in top loaders when I ran them and it increased the value. So you got a Ricky Jackson numbered to 350 or 399. So that's not very much. And then the Lamar. Lamar sold for $3, right? And the Ricky Jackson sold for $15. I sold these for $18 per, or $18, and I paid $1.25. That's a big flip. That's a big freaking flip. I was so shocked when the Ricky Jackson sold for 15 by itself. I was like, bro. Yeah, and I paid $1.25. So that was really good. That's why I need to run these better cards. Let's see. Okay, so $15 on Whatnot. I ended up getting $13.09 out of a $15 purchase, which is not bad, right? 30 cent. Oh, and my commission is lower, right? Because I have because I'm top rated on there. How many eBay offers you don't hit? What are you talking about? How many eBay offers you don't hit? Are you talking like how when I buy on eBay, how many of them do I not make money on? Oh, how many do I bid on? So I was bidding on a lot of cards on eBay. I would say in a day I probably bid on about. Yeah, well, that just takes time. It takes time, man. Even I don't get good. But I would say every single day I probably bid on about 100 cards. And I win about, if it's a good day, I'll win about 50 of them. And if it's a bad day, I'll win maybe 30, right? But I've been switching over to buy it nows. And I've been killing it in the buy it now space. That's like my thing. Is yes, I get the really, really nice cards for really cheap. Like I'll tell you guys right now. So this one right here. This one was a big win too. This is $38. I'm shipping the one touches too. This one, if it was not damaged, yeah, this one right here, the Charles Woodson. If this one sold for $12, but if it wasn't damaged, because it was damaged, I would have sold it on eBay for $50. This one right here, I paid $5. I could even show you guys live right now. Let's see. I'll go to eBay. It's just when they come in, they sell so fast. Let's go to sold or purchased items, and we'll look them up, and we'll see live. Okay, so Charles Woodson. Okay. So Charles Woodson, I paid $11.50 for, so I ended up losing on that one, but I didn't know it was damaged. And it sold for 12, right? So that one was a loss, but I didn't know it was damaged. I assumed that it wasn't damaged, and if it wasn't damaged, that card would have went for like $30. Okay, so let's see here. This one was I paid $7 for this Tim Brown. I really I don't do lots. When I do searches for singles, I put in, but when I do football, I just put football card lot. But I paid $7 for this one, and it sold for $20 here. So we ended up making, let's see, $10 because that's how much we ended up getting. So we made $10 on that. And it's going to somebody who buys from me a lot, so I don't mind. He bought the Charles Woodson, and the Charles Woodson was damaged, so I'll take it. And then they were in one touches, but since one touches suck with damaging the cards, I'm shipping him the one touches, and then I put them in here so then they wouldn't rattle around. So I'm just gonna throw them in there on his order. Because he was like, "Oh, I want those." I was like, "Yeah, well, I don't want them, so you can have them." I get my bulk from having a presence on here. Because I have such a big presence on here, it helps me a lot. So now, since there's one touches in here, right, what I'm going to do, and they're empty, I'm going to go like this, right? And then I'm going to take a rubber band, and I'm going to go around the outside like this, right? There's one, and then I'm going to go here as well. And this should be fine. So I'm not even gonna, normally what I would do is I would put cardboard, but they're in the one touches, and the one touches aren't gonna crack. Oh, hope not. That's how we're gonna do this one, because then it barely fits in there. Now it's in there, now we're good. Sub to the YouTube if you are not sub to my YouTube, and ask me questions on selling. I have experience. I sell a lot of cards. This is my full-time job. So yeah, that was pretty good. We won $10 on that thing. I knew that if the Charles Woodson was not damaged, we would have made like $30 on that thing. I know. Tim Brown or Charles Woodson over Tim Brown all day. And then I turned it over. I filmed the Instagram reel and I turned it over. I was like, oh, I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me? Because I paid up for it because I knew that it was gonna sell well. And it was number 35. Let's see here. Oh, this guy has multiple. I remember not being able to find it early on. I get my bulk from on here because people reach out to me all the time because of my YouTube presence. The dog is with Katie. They're both sleeping. I'm in the office by myself. The dog, I'm just in here chilling, getting these things done. So then, because tomorrow I have a Facebook Marketplace meetup at 12 o'clock. And then I have to go pick up my stepdad and my sister, and then they're flying to Washington, right? So I have to deal with that. But I also want to film the YouTube video tomorrow. So, and do the live stream on time, right? So it's gonna be a little hectic tomorrow, so I have to get these done tonight. That way we can film the YouTube video, post the YouTube video before I run out of time. Because it's really, our YouTube is kind of blowing up with these and the other things. With these, which I don't know if these are really helping, but I think regardless, it builds the brand. So that helps. Let's see, did we gain another YouTube subscriber? No, we didn't. Sub to the YouTube. There's 4 of us in here, and I doubt that all 4 of us are subbed to the YouTube. Maybe. And I really hope the top loaders, I'm supposed to get top loaders in tomorrow, and I really hope they show up because I didn't get them in time because I was being stupid, and I hope that they show up tomorrow. They're supposed to be 2,000, but I might go out and buy another 2,000 because I hate running out of stuff. I can't afford, if I run out of top loaders or run out of sleeves or team bags or something like that, I am screwed, right? I can't not do that because then I have to wait until they come, right? YouTube video could be blogging. The problem is that I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to put 2 videos together. If I did, bro, if I just had a little bit of editing skills, we would have crazy videos. We would be insane videos. I would go for it. Right? But I don't know how to do that. And I'm meeting him. He's actually a teacher, and I've met him before. And he's driving oh, should we ship your cards right now? Let's see. This is your order right here. Postal. You're gonna watch me ship your order. 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, we're gonna wait. You have a single somewhere. How come you didn't buy any sleeves? Well, we'll find it in a second. It's because Katie can't. Oh, there it is. Right. No, that's not you. We'll find it. I'm gonna put the sleeves up, and I'm thinking I put them up for $20. for 1,000. 1, 2. Okay. This one was a pretty decent lot as well. I paid $1.50 on this lot right here. So this 25 cents a card. Peyton Manning. Boom. Boom. I paid 25 cents a card on those. They sold for $10. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice little up. Throwing up those. When I ran those better cards, we had like 50 people in there. Yes. Thank goodness you're in here right now. I would have forgot about that. I would have 100% forgot about that. Good thing you said something. Yeah, I got you. I have to grab them. They're in the. I think they're in the office or in the back room. Good thing this isn't yours. Because yours is missing one. That's the hard part about not numbering them. Sometimes, but then I know that it's somewhere and there's a lot of orders, and so sometimes that just happens. You guys should sub to the YouTube. We're trying to get 10 subscribers in today. Let's see if sub, make the difference, be the change. I feel like, where did I hear that? I think I heard that all the time in football. Be the change, be the change, be the change. And I was like in my brain. Whole bunch of freaking giveaway winners, and that was it. Whole bunch of people won the giveaway. How many followers did we get from today? Like 100. Yes, I do. I sell sports cards all the time. Hit up. I have a Whatnot and sub to the YouTube. I sell sports cards all the time. Right now I'm shipping them. But what kind of cards do you? I do low end, like low end. I do dollar cards, like actual dollar bin cards, like stuff like this, right? Sub to the YouTube. I sell on Whatnot every day. I sold 150,000 cards on there. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do when I'm off for a week? I'm not gonna be. I don't do high-end cards, but I do sell low-end all the time on my Whatnot. And if you like sports cards, sub to the YouTube. That's for sure. Because this is my full-time job. Obviously, we're not selling cards right now because this is me shipping them, but yeah. What's good, everybody? Ask me questions about whatever sports card related. I sell a lot of cards. I've sold 100. If you count eBay, I've sold 160,000 cards in a little less than 2 years. How long does it take you to ship out 1,000 cards, bro? Not that long. Right now we had 400 cards, 402 cards that we're shipping out, right? And it took me. I'm still doing it right now, but there was 87 orders, and I've been on this live stream for 40 minutes talking, not really paying attention. I've already done half of them. You've done a couple, right? Let's see here. This guy is crazy. This guy always buys right here. Let's see here. There was some of these Josh Allens. This one right here. I sold this. I paid 25 cents for this Josh Allen in a bulk deal, and it sold for $11. which is crazy. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's our outlier right there. We're missing one on the other one. I think it was this one right here. It's Josh Allen. Nope, no. No. This one right here, I paid 25 cents for. It was another bulk deal. Crazy. Great. How much do you think it sold for? I paid 25 cents. Josh Allen. Cool card. You guys are not going to believe how much this thing sold for. This is one of the top 3 cards that sold tonight. It's a 2024 Prism Laser. And yes, that is the card that we're missing from the other one. Because they have the same name. Oh, okay, since nobody's answering, I sold it for $19. So 25 to 19 flip. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one was 10 cards, and I paid $2.50 on this lot, and it sold for $25. Keep the lights on, eh? That's a keep the lights on flip right there. You guys should sub to the YouTube if you're not sub to the YouTube. Because why not? I don't even think, can you even sell on YouTube? Say I wanted to sell cards on YouTube, like a YouTube live stream. Could you even do that? I don't think I could. And so and then right here, shipping supplies, the top loaders came with it. The cardboard I cut myself, and I used literally this much tape, right? And then one of these, which I paid 2 cents on. So, because I buy in bulk. So shipping supplies cost me like 30 cents, maybe, on this whole order. If you just calculate the top loaders, which I think the top loaders I pay 4 cents. So shipping supplies cost me 20 cents, probably. And I paid $2.25, and it's shipping out for $25. So that's a big flip. That's how I can keep the lights on in this place. I just need to get those cooler cards. You bought an auto, Brian Fisk, for like $25. I know you paid. Let's see. People reach out to me, but eBay. I would say eBay. Tomorrow I'm picking up a Facebook Marketplace deal. Oh, I got you, bro. I don't mind. I must have got. I think I got that Brian Fisk for $1, because it's not in this deal, which means I got it in a bulk deal. So yeah. But yeah, I don't mind telling you guys. I know. I'm just saying. Hit a like on this thing, and then also sub to the YouTube if you can. Yes, we gained a little more. But yeah, I don't mind, guys. I'm doing this right now. I'm shipping these live on YouTube, so you guys can ask me questions as I do it. Oh, I pay 25 cents a card. 10. Oh yeah, and then this guy buys a lot for me, and he didn't pay for this card, so I'm gonna ship it out. I paid 25 cents for chromium back cards, which are like, chromium back, and I paid 10 cents for paperback cards, which are like, something like that. And then for patches, numbered autos, I typically pay about $1 per. We're gonna reuse these team bags that come into me. So I do get them for a cent a team bag, but I'm still gonna reuse them because when you gotta keep the lights running, you gotta save money any way possible, right? So if I can save even a cent on a deal, then that's one more cent I can put into a card that I can flip. I know that's crazy, but my eBay, or not my eBay, my Instagram, that's how you can reach out to me. It's Brader_sports cards. My lowest lot that I will buy is 200 cards, but I've done deals up to 16,000 cards. And for whoever just asked me how I source, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody is reaching out to me right now because they can see that I do this. I don't, right this second, I'm not buying just because I'm leaving on a flight in 5 days for a 5-day trip. So, but I will be buying it as soon as I get back. But we can still get the deal all the way ready to go, and then once I get back, we're good. But on Instagram, it's Brader_sports cards, or if you go to one of my YouTube videos, click on it, and then go to the description, and it's linked right there. There's a link to my Instagram, and then that's the best way to reach out. Let's see this one right here. Okay, ready? So this lot is 5 cards. Okay, good. So 1, 2, there's a refractor. 3, 4. I think he didn't pay for that last one. I remember that. 5, 6, and now I have to watch the video receipts because when people don't pay, I have to watch them all and make sure that they're right. Okay, this one I paid $1 for. It's a Taysom Hill, numbered to 99. How much do you think I sold it for? Paid 1 on it. Pretty nice card. I got it because when I buy on eBay, I buy in bulk because that's the only way to do it, and I have to watch all the video receipts right now. In fire, yeah, there's subs to there, and I got also sub on here if you want. Ooh, and I paid 25 cents on this and sold for 3. The Taysom Hill, I paid $1 for and sold for 6. I think it's this one right here. I think the Bo Nix was the first one. This entire order was $16, and I paid $2. I sold this one for $5. I paid 25 cents. I really don't know what was going on today. There's just a lot of people bidding against each other, which led to a lot of people, overpaying. And there's the other card. It's this one right here, because there's no way to sold for $1. So I was missing 2, and I guarantee you it's to this guy, this Josh Allen over here. And now I have to decide which one I have to take out of the top loader. So I'm going to take out the Amari Hampton because I can't ship 3 top loaders, and then I'm going to go like this, put all 3 here, go here, and I want that when I talk about details, this is what I mean. I want to put the coolest looking card on the front, so when they open up their package, that's you have a shot clock. I didn't do that today. Today, when I ran those cards, I did non-sudden death, and it did that. Oh goodness. Oh no. Uh-oh. We are out of team bags in there, which is not good. I think that they're coming tomorrow. There's a lot of things that I'm shipping now, and before I had my employees shipping, and so they didn't tell me when we were low on everything, right? And so now I'm behind. Yeah, if you just let it run, it's fine, and the people outbid each other. But this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking attention to detail. This card is super sick. I put it on the front, and I do that on purpose. So then when they open their package and they see this, as soon as they open it, they're gonna see that card, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yes, that's a cool card, right?" And so I do stuff like that, as attention to detail. So then they're gonna come back. They're gonna be like, if they open it and they see, "Oh, this is a sick card," they're gonna be like, "Yes, I want to go buy from this guy again." That's not called backwards top loaders or backwards upside down sleeves, bro. That made me irritated. Watched a YouTube video today. People were sending me stuff with upside down sleeves. I also want to see if this guy actually even buys anything. He won giveaways today. He won 3 and didn't purchase a single card. And I know he won stuff the other day, so I kind of want to see if he's just no. I kind of want to see. Line. Bro. This guy is only won giveaways. He's been in my account since the 30th, 31st, and the only thing he's done is 1 giveaway. He's won 4. Bro. Yes. Bro. I gotta send him a message and say you better sub to the YouTube. I gotta be like, bro, you gotta sub to the YouTube. Let's see when these team bags are coming in, because now I'm worried. Because I don't really have a lot, and they're crucial. I told my fiance, I said, tell me when they're coming, and I'll make sure that we do this. And those are normally the people who are like, where's my cards? Or they lie and they're like, you didn't give away the giveaway card. I'm like, bro, I just sent you 30 giveaways straight. Okay. Only thing I order like sleeves, top loaders, team bags. I ordered those on eBay. Let's see here. Oh, they'll be here tomorrow. They're in San Antonio Distribution Center. So they're gonna get here today. Awesome. That's a little win right there. Bro, that's a win and a half. And then how crazy is it that I'm literally getting them right when I need them? Like, this is how many team bags we have left. And then tomorrow, we're getting in 20,000. Because I always buy in bulk, but that's called being the number one in the game right there. You guys should sub to the YouTube if you're not, especially if you're just chilling in here. And if you are chilling in here, you should sub or You could leave a like. Because why not? Trying to build this thing one person at a time. I think that if I stream and I do this, I don't know, every day and we gain like 3 followers a day and all I'm doing is shipping and answering questions and stuff. Yes, I do. Even I recycle everything, literally to the box, because I cut up every single box that I get. Let me show you guys. Oh, this guy's also such a giveaway goblin, and I hate this guy. I have issues. I'm not gonna show you his name because especially you would know who he is, but I have issues with him and I don't like him. I cut up every single box that we use. Like that box gonna cut up. When people send me boxes of cards, I cut them up, and I use all the inner pieces, right? The smaller boxes I keep, right? And then this is all this is right here is cut up boxes. That way when we ship, I reuse it all. Every single piece of the thing. I haven't, and then we're good. So you recycle and you save on money, and which we're gonna need it to ship that. This box right here is getting cut up as well. We're cutting it all up. We cut it up, save it, and then we just keep recycling everything. And that way, there's no part. When the deal is over, I literally take everything apart. After I film a YouTube video, I sleeve everything up. I make sure it's all good, and then we cut up the boxes immediately. We sleeve all the cards. We run those cards. We sell them all. We sort them all. That night, it's done. And then it's next, right? So as soon as I get cards, they're gone. Oh, this one's gonna be a big win right here. Okay. I paid 25, Randy Moss, cool Randy Moss. I allotted these 3 up, so I paid 75 cents total. I probably could have sold that one for a little bit by itself, and then I put these 2 together to make the deal a little more enticing, right? So, what is that? 125 so far, and then Pass from Homes I paid 25, so we're at I paid 175 on this slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and you bought another card, so. Oh, right. Nope, that's not him. What was I doing? I was just not being smart today. I think you won a giveaway. That's probably what's not in here is a giveaway. At least you guys get to see my whole process. Anyways, I sold it for 17 bucks and I paid $2. This one, an L, I paid a $1 and I sold it for $1, which means I lost 49 cents. I always buy in bulk. Even if I lose on a singular card, this is what I think. If I take 100 shots on the basket and I make 60 shots and I miss on 40, it's still decent. Or let's not do shots on a basket because that sucks. If you swing a bat and you make 60% contact, you're still a great hitter. Even 30% contact. Right? And I might lose 50 cents on that one deal, but the odds of that going up higher and selling for more, if I'm not picking something up that I don't think could go for $2 or $3. If I don't think it's gonna go for that, I'm not picking it up at all. Yeah, they did do that, and then that's what happened. It's kind of easy. You just watch a video on it. All you have to do is connect your printer to your thing, and there's a video on it on YouTube. How was the night? It was good. We had a really really good night. It was like amazingly good night tonight. Oh, goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Yeah, I have 2 of these and I forgot how to do it. I made my fiance do it. Also, put a heart on this thing and then sub to the YouTube if you haven't. We're trying to get 10 subscribers through this, and I also ask questions. I don't care. I'm shipping out today's whatnot orders. Yeah, I don't really remember how to do it. I have this one right here, and I have one over there, and they're both full of stuff. And we had some killer deals, or not. Well, we had killer deals, but we also had some killer sales of like cards that I sourced. Where did I get it from? Amazon. And it was $60. And then it's super easy to use as long as you have a computer. The hardest part is syncing them, which you can watch a video on that, right? And you're good. One second. But yeah, and then all it is you just get these slips, right here, and then it's super easy. You just connect it, and it's just like a normal printer. You complain about goblins, bro. Feed the goblins, and they feed you. You would be lucky to have 100 goblins in your show. Huh? No, you don't want goblins in this show. Goblins are not good. They don't feed me. If they sub to the YouTube, they're good. If they don't, then they're not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards, $2. And I paid $2.50. I would much rather have five actual buyers than 100 goblins. If somebody said, here's a room of 100 people, and 2 of them are actual buyers, and 100 of them are goblins, I would take the 5 buyers. Yes, but then it's only one. You can only do a 1 buyer giveaway, right? If I do quantity of whatever, then yes, you can do that, but I don't really mind. Giveaway on YouTube. One second, guys. Well, if they buy, then they're not goblins. If they buy a card, then how are they goblins? I'm talking about the people that don't buy. I'm talking about the people who just sit in there. If somebody buys a card, then they're no longer a goblin. But if they sit there and all they do is win giveaways and don't communicate or don't do anything, that's a goblin, right? If you come into my show and you buy a card or 2, then you're good. But this is also coming from somebody who sold 150,000 cards in less than 2 years on Whatnot. So I think right here. Let me show you. 151.9K sold. I know what I'm talking about. All the actual card stuff, all your top loaders, sleeves, team bags, eBay, right? You can get them on eBay. All your like labels, team bags, or stuff like this, Amazon, like your stuff like that. Yeah. When you do buy, like you can buy stuff on Amazon for super super cheap. Oh, he bought another one. I know, bro. And then look at this. Ready? That's in 2 years. And then you count this too. That's just on eBay. That's on one eBay account. On my other one, I sold more. Bro, I would not snag stuff off of Temu. I mean, if you really want to snag something off of Temu, do it, but it might not show up. I do it the same way every time. I got penny sleeves for half a cent a sleeve. I don't have a local card shop. Who said I have a local card shop? You're lucky to have a local card shop. My town is small and no deals in your bro. Bro. Watch my YouTube. Why don't you watch my YouTube and see that I don't buy from card shops. I literally don't have a card shop. I buy online. I literally buy online. I buy hundreds of thousands of cards online. Yeah, I buy hundreds of thousands of cards online every day. Like, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. I buy thousands of cards and I run them daily on Whatnot. And I literally don't even go to card shops or shows. I sit in my house. I went 2 months and filled my gas tank up one time. It's called you have to grind it out. If you don't sit here and grind it out, you will never succeed. And if you make excuses, you will never succeed. I'll tell you that much. Let me show you something real fast. Excuses and not grinding, you'll never succeed. And I'm not talking out my butt either. Let me show you something. This is since the beginning of the year. Do you see that? There's 1 day off here, 1 day off there, 1 day there, 1 day there, 1 day there, a month straight, 1 day, month straight. I moved from Texas there, and then a couple days. I've taken off maybe 20 days in this entire year. What's up? Okay. It's 75 cents per, so 50 cents per is definitely better than that. I pay 25 cents a card. And when you do all that stuff, you get your results. And I only sell low end sports cards. I sell all my cards for pretty much $1. This is since the beginning of the year. This is how much I've got back. If you grind, you can make it work. I'm living proof that all you need to do is I did a 4-hour show and now I'm shipping and doing a video and showing you guys how I ship. And I already posted 2 YouTube videos today and an Instagram reel. And I did all this other stuff. I am making the gap between me and a normal person bigger and bigger and bigger every day. That's what I'm doing. I'm making sure that I will not ever lose. If you put in the work, you will never lose. Oh, and this guy bought an interesting thing. Oh, I pay Yeah, it's actually, yeah, half a cent, yeah. Yeah, well, I bought 100,000 of them. I bought 100,000 sleeves in one stop. When I tell you guys, I literally put in like my lowest day is probably a 12-hour day. I mean it. I really do this 24/7. From the second I wake up in the morning to the second if I wasn't on a live stream right now, I would be shipping and I would not be, you guys wouldn't see this part. And I do this every single day. Every day. And that's not including the YouTube videos or the Instagram reels or the shopping on eBay or the talking to somebody else or the live streams that I do on Whatnot every single day. I really do be putting in like 15 to 18-hour days every single day. So this guy bought this and he bought this case. And I've never sold something like this before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the cards in the case, and then I'm gonna fill up this right here. You guys can come with me for this because I've never shipped something like this, but this time I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna since the cards are in the case, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this. I'm gonna set this here. I'm just gonna pack this full. Right? Just like that. I'm gonna do the shake test. The cards ain't moving in there, right? Oh, perfect size box. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the box inside there like that, which that was a perfect box. Oh, they're not bouncing around in there. And then what I'm gonna do is that's probably not enough. That's the shake test. I always do a shake test before I do it. And then we're gonna go like this to make sure that this thing that he bought doesn't get damaged. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a shake test here, right? That's just the handle. That's the handle right there from the thing, which I'm not going to tape down because I don't want to ruin the whatever's on it. Okay. Now we're going to put it here. Like that, but never do just one. Always do a couple, and since this box isn't too big, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 here across the top, like that, so then they get the sides, and then I'm also going to put 1 on each side here, like this, so that it seals this piece down, right? I'm going to do that to the other side as well. That was too much tape, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it here. I'm going to cut there. Now it's perfect, and then there's a little bit right there that I didn't do. Now we're going to take it. I'm going to use our scale, right? Like I've never shipped something like this before, but it's super easy. And then, okay, so it weighs 2 pounds. Whenever you're dealing with the post office, always add weight. So I'm going to use one of my free adjustments. I'll know that sucks because I don't like to use them, but we're going to go here. Yo, I just, for my boy, my postal boy, I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I'm missing one. I don't know why I'm missing one. I forgot that was over there. So you always want to go over because the post office will really mess you up. I do it on my phone. Only reason why my laptop's out here is because I'm shipping, or because I'm doing this bolt, and then because I've never used this box before, I'm checking to make sure that there's no labels already on there, because if you have 2 labels, then you're done, or then you're done as in it's not gonna work. All right, and I counted these up, and since we were off by one, but I remember why we're off by one, because I sold all these to him. So now I'm going to show you how to do these ones. Super simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the office, right? Because that's a lot of cards, right? Good thing is they're all sleeved. So now we're going to, oh, and we have to throw him some sleeves. No, wait, they're in here. They're in the office. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to grab, okay, the sleeves are out there. We're going to grab one of these. Oh, that one's not going to fit. Oh, no, that one's not going to fit either. But still, oh, they're right there. I was looking for these. I told him that I'd throw in an extra 100 sleeves, so there you go. Okay. That should be enough. Hopefully it's not, yeah, we're good. So what I do is, obviously this is too many, and I don't want to damage them, but I normally stack the box. Say like this was the only thing. Say it was just this stack, I would stack the box next to it, and I'd be like, oh yeah. All right, my bad. We're back here. I bet it is. Okay, so now we're here. Put his original good cards right here. All these rookies. Right here. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. What the? There's some baseball rookies in here. I didn't know that. Okay, and then we're gonna throw him in the 100 sleeves, which fits nicely. Right there. See, it's just like that. And now we're gonna do go here. We're gonna take this, right? They're in here pretty well, and there's the 100 sleeves right there. And I did that on purpose because they won't fit any other way. So now we're gonna take a handful of this stuff, which is reused. All this stuff is stuff that gets sent to me. And we're gonna go like that. First of all, keep this shit clean. So now it's packed in there. Well, they are rookies. The baseball ones are rookies too. So they are here, just like this. Sub to the YouTube if you've not subbed to the YouTube. Over there. Oh, it's too much. Now it can actually close. It wasn't closing because I shoved too much stuff in there. Okay. Now we're here. Shake test. Hear that? Nothing. It's very minimal. So that's just them being in the box. Now what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here. Always tape down the top flat like that. And then when I'm using these boxes, what I do is fire. So then I go here, tape down the top. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I mean, I could do the sides. Well, since he's watching, we're going to do the sides. And since you guys are watching. So now everything is good to go, right? It's in there. Shake test is good. I mean, I probably should have put something flat on the top, but it's fine. They're not going to get messed up. Okay. It weighed 3 pounds. I hope that this was, and then let's see here. So he was over this. So since he's over 1 ounce, right? Or since he's over 1 pound, I can change this free adjustment to since it's over when you're talking about the post office, round up a pound. So 3 pounds unless you're at 70, which I've done that, and then it's no free. So I paid $5 shipping, and now it's good to go. And that's how you deal with a lot of cards like that. And then, boom. I put sleeves or a box there. Yeah, you gotta think. I've probably done a ton of your packages. Also, sub to the YouTube. If you're not subbed to the YouTube and you're sitting here watching, sub to the YouTube. We're trying to gain 10. Post them on YouTube or post them on eBay. I don't do Pokemon, so I don't know what that means. But I'm assuming that's like a refractor or whatever. This guy. All right. Now let's do this one. This is a really weird order because they bought sleeves, and then I was like, okay, maybe I should do sleeves. They paid $6, and since it's going priority, I lost money because they bought 3. They paid 6, and I paid $1.25 on shipping, or $5. Where do you put your ring lights at when I'm doing my streams? Right here. And then I stream right there. So it's like this. Right? And they're right like that. Why do I say it? Because I don't like to buy. Look, what is the majority of these sales? All football. There's a baseball card. We don't really sell baseball. I do them for 10 cents a card. But so I ended up losing money on this because they bought those. And so, but it's whatever because now we're gonna start selling these because I bought 100,000 of them. Because I was mad. This is gonna actually. Why am I even going over there? This is gonna be super easy. I forgot this is right here. What I'm gonna do here is there's nothing that can damage these. Oh, they don't even fit. Yes, they do. They're in there. They're good. What is? Okay. Let me see something real fast. I just banned that guy. Yeah. It's like I'm like, bro, get out of here. You either do or you don't. He's saying all this stuff. It's like, bro, get out of here. Make bad excuses. That was good. I'm not doing that. Alright, that was easy. And then now here. I just do it all the time. That's the thing, is I just do it all the time. I win because I sell 100,000 cards in a year, right? That's why. He bought only the sleeves for those, and I only ran the sleeves because he said he wanted some, and so I ran them, and then he bought them. I was like, oh shit. I don't care though. He was like, oh, I buy too many cards from you anyways, and I don't. I was like, alright, sure. But that's why I'm gonna make the listing now for the sleeves. I was thinking 100 of them, or 1,000 of them for there. For $20. This is taking me a long time because I'm not locked in. We're almost done. Okay, now here. One second. Oh, I saw that you typed something. I'll look over there in 1 second. All right, what do you say? One more question before I go sleep. What do you do with the inventory that doesn't sell on eBay? Rerun another night? Here you go. So when I don't sell, say I run a card and it doesn't sell, right? And I'm going here and it doesn't sell. I put them over in here into stacks by team. And then at the end of the day, or whenever, I try to sell them in bulk. Obviously, there's certain teams don't sell. These are the cards that I'm going to take in stacks and I'm going to post them on my eBay. So I'm going to use my card scanner and I'm going to card scan them all in, right? And then these are all going to be posted on my eBay, or I'm going to try to find somebody during the show that will buy these in bulk, right? And I'm just going to be like, whatever, as long as I make like, I don't know, 20 cents a card, then it's just like, get them gone, right? And then that's how I do it. But if I separate them like this, there are certain teams, they always sell out. And that's what I do with them. And anything on eBay, if you put it on there for enough time, it will sell. Well, possibly. It just depends on what it is, right? Because sometimes they just don't sell at all. But I hope that answered your question. Here we go. Yep. Oh, I got you. Right, I've been doing this shit. I've been doing it so long I can literally do it when I'm not watching what I'm doing. I got you. I'm gonna try to do this every so often so then we can gain some followers on the YouTube. See, we gain 2 more subs, and if we can get 10 in a day, I feel like it's a win. Yeah, I'm almost done. There's 87, and I've been going slow, but I got you. I'm gonna try to do this every day or whenever I can. I'm gonna try to do this, so then we can grow our channel, because that's the key. 9 there. I got you. If you guys want to come in here and ask me questions, that's what this is for. It's that then you guys can ask questions, I can grow the brand, and get going. I gotta up the weight. Whenever they're at like below 8 ounces, I put them at 8 ounces, but then I know I can always go over. Oh, they do pick them up, but I live in an apartment complex. I live in an apartment complex, and I don't trust leaving 160 packages outside my door. Somebody's gonna snatch them. But also, when I drop them off, I give them to them because the post office is a mile away. I could run there if I want. It's literally down the road, and they know me good there. And when I drop off the packages to them, they always make sure that I get top priority, right? Because I do 100 packages a day, and if I get top priority, then my customers get a better deal. They get there faster. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. This one was not good. $5 and priority, so I lost money on this one, but it is what it is. We gained on other ones, so one in the bag, in here, down there, here. 2 of these, 1, 2. Like this, here, there, and then you print it off, and now it's done. So the part that takes forever is that it takes a second to load. Okay, here, done. It's like this, on there, here, boom. Right, this guy's a new buyer, so. Yeah, per week I ship out 1,200 packages a week, roughly, right? And I gave one of my guys there is into WWE cards, and I gave him a ton of WWE cards because I don't buy WWE, but he told me some people, and I went out and I bought them for him, and now they hooked me up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and he's a new buyer. Always like to see new buyers who buy like 10 cards, because that's a win, right? If I can get a new buyer who buys 10 cards, and then I'm gonna send them a message tomorrow saying, hey, thanks, I already have your card shipped out, and that's something that gets people on your side right away. If you can ship out your cards faster than anybody else, and they're like, especially if they're a new buyer and they're not used to somebody shipping their cards out literally the same day, because I got off this stream 2 hours ago, right? And so if I can ship or have them ready and then bring them to the post office tomorrow, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, this guy ships fast, he ships good, he does all this stuff. I'm gonna buy from him again tomorrow, and then I'm gonna buy from him again tomorrow, and you know how it goes. So that's how you increase the amount of people who come to your show. All right, so this is another purchase here, Max. Maybe it's the first. It is a first. So he bought Chiefs. 1, 2. That's a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and he bought that one. That was kind of weird. Baseball. So here we go. We got plus the lot. So now we're gonna use one of these pre-used sleeves because they're a little bit bigger. I'm gonna shove them all in there. And see, it's very repetitive what I do. I stream, I ship, I do all that stuff every day. So now we're here, 2 of these, one on top. But in order to succeed, and like that guy from earlier just kept giving excuses. I don't have a post office next to me. I don't have this. Oh, you're lucky. You giveaways, all this stuff, right? If you're gonna have excuses, you're never gonna win. Yeah, it was just kind of zero mascot, but still weird card. Right? If you don't find the solution, bro. That one didn't fit in here, so now we have to go in here, which is nice. So then you go here, like that, and then here, fold this in half. Right? If you don't find the solution to your problem, you're never gonna win. And if you keep saying, "Oh, the world's against me, this sucks," then guess what? If you don't put your foot in the dirt and just start fucking marching, right? Start marching and get that path going, and eventually you're gonna stop getting kicked in the butt and you're gonna start winning, right? And if you start winning, a little win, just a little bit, which I tape the sides down like this so that then people can't get in there, right? It makes it, especially on these ones, because if they weren't taped, this would be, you know, like this on the side. There's not a lot, but it's so easy just to rip that open, so I always tape those down. But it's like, bro, just put your foot in the dirt and let's get marched in and let's go. Because even just a little win, my whole entire business, everything I do is based on those little wins. That's it. Literally this whole apartment is funded by little wins. I sell cards, and every single card that I sell for $1, I make 25 cents. I am built on just a little win every single day. That's it. And you stack up those wins, and eventually you're gonna be so far ahead. You don't need a $20,000 deal or something like that. You just do these little ones. You build up the momentum, you get them going, and before you know it, you're selling a... Bro, there's an Instagram post. I always say this. One second. I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, good. There is an Instagram post on my Instagram from 2 years ago when I was doing Whatnot and I was doing eBay, right? And I had 45 orders, right? Today we're doing 85 in 3 hours, right? 45 orders in a weekend. And I posted, I was like, what a crazy week. I had 45 different packages going out. This is amazing. Less than 2 months ago, in 3 days on a weekend, I had 674 orders that I shipped out in 3 days. What happened? We grew, and it's taking little wins, and we're going, and you know, you do your 40 packages, and you're like, okay, this sucks. Well, there's tomorrow, right? Then you do tomorrow, and you get, instead of 40 packages, maybe you have 41, and then you just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, I lost money today. Don't care about that one day. Don't think right like this. Don't think here. Think here. You think here, this doesn't matter. Your progress bar, your health bar goes up and down, it doesn't matter, right? If you think the big picture, you will win. And that's what I'm thinking. When I'm shipping this, and we had a great day today, but we had a kind of bad day yesterday, and we've had a bad day before that, but we had a good day before that. In the end of the day, in a year from now, am I going to remember today? No. Did something happen today that I was like, oh my goodness, this is mind-blowing. This is exactly what I needed, right? All this stuff, right? No. But that's not what matters. What matters is I'm taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, and just putting my foot in the dirt, and I'm marching up that hill, and once I get to the top of that hill, we can snowball down. But I'm not going to. I'm going to keep marching. I'm going to keep winning. Even if it does mean that I only make 25 cents a card. I sold 100,000 cards since the beginning of this year. Just the beginning of this year. We are in month 6. We just started month 6. So in 5 months, I sold 20,000 cards every month. And I didn't run for a month. It's all it takes is dedication and hard work. Persistency, dedication, hard work. And if you have something that's a problem, don't make it your whole personality. That's what made me mad about the other guy. That's why I was like, he kind of mad. I was like, bro, all I hear is excuses. And if you want to win, lose the excuses and freaking win. If I guarantee you, if somebody told you right now, if they're like, you have to sell 100 cards today, no matter what, you need to sell 100 cards today, or you lose your house, you lose your car, you lose your family. You're gonna find a way to sell 100 cards. You're gonna find a way to make $100. If somebody told you right now, by the end of today, you need to make $1,000, or it's all gone. You're done. You will find a way to make $1,000. I guarantee it. And that's what you gotta think like, right? If you're out here making excuses, how are you ever gonna win? Oh, but come up with the solution. Figure out the answer. It's real simple. Right? I don't have time. Bro. All we have is time. It's just, are you using your time properly? Are you doing what you need to be doing? Are you spending time on your phone when you probably shouldn't, when you should be doing other things? Are you spending time doing stuff? Like, yes, there is a balance in life, but figure out what's going on and work on it, right? How I work every day all the time, and there's still times where I catch myself on my phone. I'm like, bro, I'm wasting time. Because right now I'm only 21 years old and I make over $100,000 a year. People are like, oh, all these excuses. I'm like, no, I came up with the answers. I came up with the answers, and I work 18 hours. I work anywhere from 12 to 18 hours every single day. But I know in the future I'm growing something that will just keep turning over. It's just day after day after day after day. You just keep grinding and keep working. And I will succeed, because there's nothing else I can do except for succeed. If it's just putting in, literally, it's all it is do so much volume that you can never lose and you'll never lose. I sell 1,000 cards a day. Not last month, but a month before that, I sold 30,000 cards in 30 days. You know what that? It was hard. I took 2 days off during there because I had stuff that I had to do, but 30,000 cards in 30 days, and I just sat there and I grinded it out. We made 20 grand that month profit. What's the motivator? I have an internal motivator telling me that in 5 years from now, I'm gonna be looking back at myself the same way I looked at that Instagram post, and I'm gonna be like, yes. When I decided to quit my job and do this full time, I decided that 20 hours a day or 10 hours a day or whatever, all these crazy things, I decided that what I'm going to trade in is I'm going to trade in security, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get my goal, and I do what I love, bro. I'm sitting here on a live stream on YouTube that I don't even care about YouTube. I'm just doing it because we're growing the brand. Right, all this stuff. I sell cards for a living, bro. And I'm gonna complain about work? No. I'm doing what I want. I could be out there doing whatever, but I decided to take a shot at myself and make sure that I don't lose. Also, hit a like on this video because there's 9 of us in here. And also ask me questions. If you have any questions, I'm a full-time seller. I'm a full-time card seller. And subscribe too. That'd be awesome. I went on that rant because that guy made me mad. That'd be much appreciated. Also tap in. What's good? Sub to the YouTube. I post YouTube videos every day. I try to post YouTube videos as much as possible. And it's really just about all that stuff. How'd the stream go? It went really well. I leveled up on my cards, and the stream was a major success today. Today we streamed. It like slowed down, but the time that I had that I just did cards that were really good, we made a lot of money. Let's see here. I think the first hour we spent $80 on cards and we got $249. So we're just trying to win every day. Every day. Eventually, if you run and do your stuff and you do what you need to do every single day, the people who try to compete with you won't even be on the same atmosphere. There's people who are starting today that will never be anywhere close to where I'm at. Even if they work just as hard as me, I'm so far ahead of them because I do the right thing every day that there's no winning. I love being number one. I do. And I know that all I have is time. So I'm gonna take it one day at a time. Any questions? Let me know. We got 6 people in here. What's up? Ask me questions. I'm just shipping right now. I know it's kind of boring, but I'm shipping out my whatnot orders. And if you want to know, like, oh, how you ship this, how you do that, just let me know. I just figure I would film myself so then you guys could figure out and see how somebody who does this all the time does it. So 2 cards, putting these both in here, stacking them up, clear tape, which I know that's a hobby no-no, but I don't care. Nobody complains about it. In the bag, there. What I do is, you see how the lip is right here? Instead of putting the label on this side, I put it on this side. That way they can't open up, right? So I'm gonna put the label on that side right there, on the lip, and then now it won't open up. There was 180, or no, there's 86 or something like that. There wasn't a lot, but I've been talking a lot. There's only 24 left. We're slowly getting them all done. There was a lot of questions earlier that I was answering. That sucks. These people, man, they should just. I have to move all the words over. There's 24 left, which is not bad. I've just been sitting here vibing, chilling, getting them done. Just one step at a time. Alright, this one will go here. And we'll do this one. I like to get the smaller ones out of the way early so that if we're ever missing a card, I know where it's not. And I know where it is. Okay. Alright. Here. He's going. I think it's the last single out of this whole thing, which obviously the single ones are the easiest ones because that's all it is up there. Sub to the YouTube if you're not already subbed, and then also leave a like on this thing. If you don't like it, that's fine. But might as well if you're gonna sit in here and chill and ask me questions. Or if I'm really that entertaining shipping, oh my goodness, this is awesome. It's awesome if I'm entertaining while shipping. So here, this guy bought this baseball card, right? Is everybody on it? It's Mike Trout and Austin. If you guys count, this guy had a crazy tape in college. Right, I'm gonna put them in here. Buy cards in the same show, but yes, I have. What that is, you can combine them, just combine them together. That has happened before. Sometimes, most of the time, it's because the weight is too much. Like some people, I've had people buy 100+ cards for me in one shot, right? And once it gets above a certain amount of ounces, they split it into two and all or three. The most I've had is four, because he bought almost 200 cards. And what you do is you just bundle them. If I had an example on here, I would show you. But if you click on this, like, I'll show you real fast. So if you ever have that problem happen, see right here, this this bundle box right here. So you'd press this box and this box, right? And then since these are different, since these are different, it doesn't pop up. But right up here, it would say like bundle, right? And then you'd be able to bundle them up. But because they're two different names, it's not going to show that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's how you do that. Or sometimes it's super easy to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. In there, it's really repetitive what I do, but that's why I'm super good at it, because I do it 100 times a day. The worst part is just counting them up. That one's already good to go. In there, here, boom, done. There you go. And since it's 4 ounces, I'm going to raise it up to 8. I'll know it's probably under 4 ounces. I want to make sure that it's good and not get it sent back, because you don't want these orders that are coming from here. You don't want any orders coming back to you. That's not good. Also, sub to the YouTube if you're not already subbed to the YouTube, and ask me questions, and I'll answer them. I wanted us to gain 10 subscribers in this time, and we gained a couple. I think we need 5 more. If we can get 5 more people to sub. You want to see something cool? I'm a Seahawks fan. I met Bobby Wagner, Marshawn Lynch, a lot of them. This is a Seahawks stadium. I know there's a ton of stuff in the way, but I met Cam Chancellor too, and he signed this for me when I met him when I was young. So that was super sick. I also met Bobby Wagner. He signed a card for me and all that stuff. So Seahawks are my team. Okay, let's go here. Alright, here we go. And then this guy, on to the next. The hardest part is when they're mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Yeah, I'm a Seahawks guy. I'm in Texas now, but I'm from Washington. I just moved to Texas 2 months ago. Or I guess 3 now. Now we're 3 months in. But yeah. Here we go. Down like that. Here, and I already have this label already ready to go. In the bag, you kind of have to twist them a little bit. That's why I'm doing that. Bro, the Rams are going to be scary, especially if Aaron Donald comes back. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to talk about the Rams, bro. I don't want to talk about the Rams. If Aaron Donald comes back and you got Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, all of them boys on the front line, Bro, our Seahawks are screwed. Your Rams or your 49ers are done. Purdy and our boy Ginger Cuz is gonna break in half. This was a nice. We must find out what. So this one right here, I paid 25 cents, paid 25 cents, and paid 25 cents. Green Lawrence, and they sold for all the one person for $6, and so I made $70, 75 cents to $6. Not bad. I know it is, except for the Cardinals. Cardinals suck. But other than that, Cardinals are just there. Sometimes they're like kind of good, but other than that, they're not very good. I told this guy I was gonna ship it out in this thing, and he didn't freaking buy it. I said buy enough, and I really wanted to ship it out in this. All right, so this one I can pull up on my eBay real fast. Let me pull it up. That way I can show you how much I paid for it, and we can look at it live. It's a thick Puka Nakua. So this one just came in today on eBay, and it's in this cool case, but I can't ship the case in an envelope. So let's see. As soon as I get cards in, I sell them that day. So this came in the mail a couple hours ago, and it's already being shipped out. That way I'm turning inventory like this. Okay, so yeah, they're not very good. So I paid $2.78 for this Puka Nakua card right here. Right? It's a cool card. I thought that I won it on an auction, and I think I won it for $1, and it's numbered to 249. I ended up selling this Puka Nakua card for $6 right here. Let's see. Yep. So that's it right there, and that was me selling it for $6. Not a bad flip, right? So after this is all said and done. Right here. I got $5.06 back. So we made like $2-ish, a little more than $2, which is not bad flipping it like this and making that money. And then the other thing is, so I paid that. And then I paid 25, 25, 25, 25. So this lot sold for 12, and we're $2 into this one, or $2. So let's just say we're $4 in. We paid $4 for the whole thing. And I told him if he wants the case, buy 6. That way I can ship it in the case. And now I can't ship in the case. I kind of feel bad, but if I do, it's gonna go in its own top loader. But I can't put that in here. So. Now I'm not going to do that. That's good. That's good. Just know that every single card that you sell for $1 on Whatnot, this is a coolish case, but now I can't ship it in there. Just know every card that you sell for $1 on Whatnot, you get 59 cents. Well, yes, I get a little bit more because I'm top rated now, but let's see, how much do I get per? I guess it didn't change. Literally, it didn't change. I get 59 cents per. Okay, so now this one's done. So you'd make a little bit of profit. What up? So that one's out. So if you get 43 And there's gonna be some cards there that don't sell, but I guess you can put them on eBay. Or you can bulk them up. On it, I get 47 cents on $1 purchase. I'll show you guys. Well, I don't really understand the details, but I will show you this here. Let's go to a single. This sold for $1. So this one right here, single, sold for $1. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go order, and this breaks it down for you. So, oh, I'm scrolling on the wrong side. So that's what the buyer paid. Shipping, they paid the shipping, right? So I do $4 shipping, so they cover that. And right there is the breakdown. So yeah, 56 cents. They take 30 cents right away, and then it's 2% on the thing. And that's how the fee breaks down, and then commission, and then the 1 cent. I don't understand this thing right here, but it is what it is. So I get 58 cents. So there you go. That's how the fees work. It is kind of complicated, but I just don't think about it. Just sell cards. Just sell cards, and at the end of the day, if you have more money than you had before, you win. Yes. So yeah, I get the cards for 25. So if it's a paperback card, I get it for 10 cents. And if it's a Chrome card, I get it for 25 cents. Right? And if it sells for $1, I make like 30 cents. Right? Because my shipping supplies, I buy them in bulk, and then that way it doesn't happen. But when they buy multiple, right, that's where I make a lot of my money from. Or if, say I buy a card for 25 cents and it sells for $2, then I get like 149 back. So then I 6x my money, right? It's because I paid 25, I get 149 back. I almost 6x my money on a $2 purchase. If it goes for more than 2, then you're like multiple Xing your money. And there is some cards in here that I paid 25 cents for. There's a card I paid 25 cents for today that I sold for for $19. Yeah, shipping supplies are practically nothing. Especially like I reuse everything. So these are all top loaded, but you didn't freaking buy enough to put them in here. Whatever. This guy, and then so like something like this, right? So I sold these all to one person as a lot. They're all 49ers, right? Or not 49ers, Raiders. And when I do those, I make sure that I win. And so I did 25 cents. Or I get them for 25. So this one, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, right? Is there any paperback cards in here? Right there. I paid 10 cents for that one. And I charged 40 cents a card, right? So I don't make a lot of money, but I sold 30 cards to him, right? And I charged 40 to 50 cents a card. And if they're really bad, like if somebody wants all my Cardinals cards right now, I'll do 35 cents, and I won't make a lot, but they'll buy 100, right? And so I'll get $35, and I'll make like $5 on it, but it's turning inventory. The worst thing you can do is sit on inventory and not move it immediately. So when I get in lots or when I get in cards, I literally, they come in that day and they're gone that day, right? I don't play around with that. And if like today we didn't have a chance to run all the cards, I think there might have been a small stack that we didn't end up running. And then they get thrown in a box, and then we do that, right? And tomorrow, I'm posting a YouTube video tomorrow. I'm meeting up with somebody for a 4,134 card lot for $1,000. That I'm meeting up with them, and we're gonna get that thing rocking. And then I'm gonna run them on the stream tomorrow, and that's what we're gonna do. And this one's good to go. I just had to change the weight, but this one's out of here. Got it. I moved the inventory, and I really like to sell them as singles because obviously I make a little more money. And if most of the time if I sell them as singles, somebody like if they're a Packer fan, and we have multiple Packers fans, cards I pay 25 cents are going for $2-3, and then I'm making bank, right? Or I sell them all to somebody like a ton for a little bit, and we're still making bank. Okay, this guy's right here. One. There was 2 people with almost identical names, where one person won a giveaway and the other one didn't. That caught me off guard. It was in the bottom of the other guy's stack. I'm getting kind of tired, but we're almost done. This is when you power through. And then tomorrow I have the meeting at 12 or so. I think it's at like 11 something. And we're gonna get those cards, and then tomorrow's Friday, yeah, so whole bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I sold all these Tua cards to this guy, and I paid $8, and we sold them all to this guy for 50 cents a card. Plus, there was like some slabs in there that I also sold for a couple bucks, like $8 for those. So we ended up making like $4 or $5 profit. But those weren't even the main attraction. The other one, I wanted other things, but whenever you're trying to buy on eBay, buy in bulk. I did sell some Waddle today. Waddle has been selling. He sells all the time. I actually have Waddle in my stack over there. There you go. Like this. This is always the worst part, is I don't want to do them. But it's the difference between being a savage and not being a savage. We gotta get this thing rolling. And tomorrow I don't have time. When it's the weekends, I literally I work all day. I don't not work. I'm doing stuff. Oh yeah, I got you tomorrow. You watch all the YouTube videos? I posted so much content today, and that was the goal. I'm trying to get subscribers, because if we get subscribers, we win. So subscribe to the YouTube, because I know all 8 of us are not subscribed to the YouTube. And ask me questions. I guarantee you're gonna like it. I'm not painting my nails like Caleb Williams. I'm talking sports cards, and if you're in here, you like sports cards, and you're watching me ship sports cards, so that means you probably like watching me unship sports cards, right? So go sub to the YouTube. I would like to gain 10 subscribers from doing this, because I would have already been done if I didn't do a live stream, but I'm trying to multitask and build a brand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This was a really good lot. Okay. So this one, super sick. 1. That one's also, this is a pink. 2. Ray Lewis. 3. George Kittle. I know it's hard to see. Maybe if I turn this light on over here. Yeah, there's better. 4. 5. 6. That one's super cool. I actually sourced this one. This one came in a box. I paid $1 for it. Rome. That's a sick one too. Peyton Manning and Drew Brees on the same card. And then Mike. I paid $1 for this one, and then that was $1. So, and then that was $1, and I paid, so we're $3.10. Anybody guess how much I sold them all for? So my cost of goods is $3, and this one was the most expensive one. I paid $1 for it. So I'm $3.10 on this order. How much do you think I sold them for? Perfect. Now we're gonna put them in the used top loader that somebody sent me, and we're gonna put them in the free cardboard that I cut up myself, and then we're gonna use this much tape. So my shipping supplies of tape. 20. There's 10 cards. I sold them as individuals. They were all individual cards that we sold. Those are just all going to the same person. 24. How about 27? Sold them for $27. And I paid $3. $3.10. $27. That was a big flip, wasn't it? Today was a really good day. It was a really good day of really just, and those are nice cards. They were nice looking cards, which helps. The nicer the cards, obviously, the more money we're gonna get, right? We're gonna do this one next. I bought these Tuas because whenever I buy on eBay, I never buy a single card, and if I do, it's something like that Puka Nakua that I showed you guys earlier. It has to be something semi-decent for me to buy it as a single. If it's not semi-decent, I'm not buying a single. So sometimes that means that I buy stuff that I'm not supposed to. Like this. I paid $1 for this, and I bought these in a lot with the Tuas, and I didn't know what to, like, that's numbered to 199, and then 2 of these slabs. And I was like, well, if I run them as singles, they're gonna sell for $1, and then I only get 59 cents. But if I sell them together, then I make money. So I paid $1. These were in a lot. I sold the rest of the Tuas for $10, and I paid $7 for it. And then I sold these 3 for $6. This was all one lot, so we made a couple bucks. Not like anything crazy or anything like that, but this is how I'm gonna do this one. But it was enough that, hey, I'll take a little win, and it was fast money too. It was super fast. So now we're gonna go like this, rubber bands, because there's not a lot of cards here. We're gonna rubber band this, and I'm just gonna ship it. I should probably put cardboard over it, but I'm not going. Yes, I am. Takes like 2 seconds, bro. Just go like this and this. That's secure. Obviously not the top, but. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this in half. I know. And I'm gonna go here, like that, like that. Just now it might not fit in here. Boom. That was shipped properly. You should sub. Oh, now it's not gonna fit in here, but whatever. We'll put it in this one. And now it's gonna be extra done. I hate slabs. They don't fit in these very well. Okay, I'm gonna shove it. I know you guys can't see, but I'm shoving it to the bottom of this thing. Right there. And then I'm gonna fold it in half. When you got the cards from like 2 days ago. And then what we're gonna do here is see that. You see how if I wanted to, I could rip this open. I'm not going to. I'm gonna tape the sides down like that. and then like this, and now it's secured in there. It's in half, ready to go. All taped, and that one's shipped really well. And people say that my shipping isn't good. Well, everybody who says that my shipping isn't good, I look on their account and they're blocked. Every single person that I get negative feedbacks from on eBay or on whatnot are always blocked. Always. I'm like, that one's good. Okay. This guy. This was another guy who went crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go like this, and we're going to take this like that, see that? And we're actually going to put it in one of the pre-used ones. I'm going to put at least a top loader behind it so then they don't move inside of here, which we're not done, of course. So we're going to go like that. So they're in there. Fold it in half. I'm going to take what's left of the top loaders. I'm going to put them in a different one. These aren't going to fit. Yes, they are. Barely. Like that. I leave good feedbacks and I'm blocked. What? Here we go. Like there. Then like that. And then the other side. And like there. Like that. Boom. Just like this. And then here. Sideways. All the way at the bottom. I think I remember blocking you. Because you kept asking the same question over and over and over and over and over and over again. And if you ask more than like 3 times, I end up blocking you. And then like this. Yeah, it's because I run straight through. It is really easy to tell that I run straight through. Okay, and this one's here. And boom. The hardest part is waiting for this label. It takes forever. Okay, and done. I run straight through, and you've been in at that time you've been in my streams a couple times, so I was like, you know what? All right, bye bye. Okay, these are all a lot of Bowman firsts. Okay. Send me a message on Instagram and I might consider unblocking you. That's what I do. Just don't ask for jail and auto blocking. Same thing, but this one's kind of big, so we're gonna do the sides too. Oh, so here and then. Because it's kind of big and I don't want it sliding out the sides, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and here, like this. Also, you guys should sub to the YouTube because I'm trying to get 10 subscribers. Okay, and then we're here, and then we're going to go in, here. Tomorrow, I stream every day. Like that, and tomorrow we're getting I'm getting in 8,000 or 4,000 cards. I'm spending $1,000, and so I'm gonna I'm spending 1K, and I'm getting 4,134 cards. It's gonna be, and they're pretty decent. It looks like there's gonna be some really good stuff in this box tomorrow. Okay, here you go, boom, just like that. And then this one's done. I just have to change the weight because you don't want it to get sent back. We have a couple left over here. All right, this guy's super easy. It's repetitive as heck. Let's see. Let's be the difference. Be the change. Sub to the YouTube. Oh, hey, all we need is 3 more. If we get 3 more subscribers, then we got 10 in the whole time that we did this, and that was the goal. So if we can get 10 of, we can get just 3 more people to sub to this YouTube, that would be awesome. The little wins. You hate your post office? I like my post office. This guy bought a whole bunch of Steelers. And then you go here, boom, down. Same thing. Takes 2 seconds to sub. Oh, and like the thing up here. You can't even ship in top loaders? What? Just, if you ship a single and you put it in a top loader, change the ounces to 3. Change it to 3 ounces. Oh, we need 3 more. Get your grandma. Get your dog. Get your little brother that you don't like that much to sub to the YouTube. Steal your mom. Well, slide here, down. Super simple. Then we're here, through. Also, ask questions and all. Even with 3 ounces, yeah, go to drive through different post office. Tell them I don't want your business anymore. I get some sent back, but it's always like it might be 1 or 2, like every other day or something like that. It's not a lot, and it's like, oh, postage due. I'm like, bro, I just gave you 100 packages. I'm like, and you're only sending back 2. When is this biased? So this one's a 4, a lot. So they bought this Nolan Ryan. They bought this one right here, too tall. That was a giveaway. And then they bought this AR rookie. So there we go. So we're gonna sleeve up, or we're gonna top load up the AR and the Nolan Ryan, and then we're gonna put Nolan Ryan on the top. Because detail, when they open the package and see a sick Nolan Ryan, they're gonna like that. So that's why I'm gonna do that. Here, down, 3 ounces, envelope. It's all about detail, attention to detail. Right, you do it right, and then they're gonna be happy. These people just ordered from me today. I'm already gonna have their stuff out in the morning. Yeah, that's yeah. I would get Card Savers. They also are thinner, which when they're thinner, they're easier. They don't get sent back as much. So don't use top loaders, use Card Savers. We have 11 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see here. Ship. So what I'm gonna do here, we don't have, we're missing a package, but okay, and there's my answer. So now I'm gonna look through here. Who do we have? Oh, what? Wait. I messed up. It's a black one. It's one of these big black ones right here. Oh, okay. I messed up. I did two of the same name. So that means one of these, I must have been going fast, and so I have to cut it open. I have to cut one of these open and see which one of these is supposed to be this guy and which one is supposed to be the other guy. Let's see here. This is the one. So good. So this is the good one. So now all we do is we go here. I must have not pressed the guy's name. Sometimes that happens. It is what it is. Whenever that happens, you just you'll find a duplicate, right? That happens sometimes, and I just look back through. Those both had the same name, so super simple. Just open it up. Yeah, it sucks. I already did that work. Now I have to redo it. Down here, boom. Now I just have to redo it in this one. Yo, you want to hear something crazy? So, back when I was in Ellensburg, so back when I was in college, I had the Ellensburg post office did not mess with me, and they were like that, and they made me put a stamp on everything, right? Because they're like, oh, non-machinable, bro. They sent back 65 orders. 65 orders they sent back. And it was a weekend, so guess what? For 3 days, I got around 60 orders per that they just kept sending back to me, and they're like, non-machinable, and you gotta put a stamp on it. I was like, that's bull. I know that's bull, and I know that you're lying. Like, I know that this is a thing, and they're like, well, and the closest one was Yakima, and Yakima from Ellensburg is like 30 minutes away. I was like, I'm not driving that far. And so I had to adjust. Mm-hmm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, I did those two together. Yep. Whenever I'm like, oh no, it's actually these two. I was off by one, but I loaded those up. Yakima, Washington. I do too, actually. I do too. That means that we're off by one again. I wonder if we sold anything on eBay. We bought a lot on eBay. It's taking so long. Normally I get these done so much faster. It's not even that many orders. Only 80. 87. Basically 90, but still. I don't even know who's from there. My grandparents. My dad's side. My dad's side is from there. Yo, I wonder if we could get two more subscribers by the end of tonight. Or 3. We're 3 away from getting 10. right, bye. We need 3 more people. That's so many. Let's see. How many packages do we have left? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the heck? Oh, okay. Well, this guy's easy. I'm gonna have to use a free adjustment, so that sucks. Oh, and it's Friday. That's not good either. Whatever. I'm gonna have to pay $3, $4 to change this. That's an L on a card that I lost money on. I thought Tim Tebow slab was gonna sell well. I paid 10 for it. I thought because it was Tim Tebow. I know it's not a good slab, but I thought, oh, it's Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow is him. I mean, I know it's also in his Jags uniform, and not his. You know, that's like his. It was not a good decision, but I did it because I was like, maybe. And instead of maybe, I need to be like, yes. It's taking forever. It's not loading. You should sub to the YouTube. Be the difference. I need 3 more subs before I get off. Free agent. Yes, confirm. Hello. It's not loading. It's not loading, and then it exited. That's not good. Now you guys get to see this. I had it on the other thing, and so now I can't make the label. So we'll save it off to the side. And I threw his label into the thing before I got done. So I don't. I think I know who that is. Actually, I do know who that is. It starts with CL, I think. CU. CL. Nope, don't know who it is. If I saw it, I would know who it is. Okay, this guy bought a ton of Ravens. No. Nelko. Nelko? Nelko printer. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one, unlike the other one, is I actually have 2 of these because I have employees. So when they ship, right, but they're not here, and so obviously they're not going to ship, but I have them two going at one time. That way. Done. Okay, so see how there's 2 pretty even stacks? So what I'm going to do here, because if I stack them on top of each other, that sucks. That's a big stack, and try shoving a big stack like that into here. Yes, it might work, or you can turn it sideways, but it's not protected very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 2 of these, right? So, yeah. And so when I go like this, it goes down on that side, and here on this side, and on the other side. Now when I do this, I'm going to put the bigger one in. It's going to go all the way to the back. It's all the way down there, and then I'm going to put this one inside there too. And then what's nice about this is when I do this, that's all I have to do. Or I guess I could fold it just a tiny bit. There we go. Now it's secured in there, and they're stacked on top of each other. So then it's not moving, right? And then we're gonna weigh it. Scale right here shows the weight, just in case. Yep, so it's 9 ounces. And I'm just gonna put 15 because you always wanna be over on your weight. You never wanna be under, because if it's under, it's sent back. And if it gets sent back, that's not good. And then you're dealing with an angry customer. Where's my package? And then you're like, I don't know. So yeah, sub to the YouTube, please. We're trying to get 3 more subs. Let's see here. Takes like 2 seconds. It literally just bing, boom, done. Awesome. All right. We got another one here. Almost done. Always at the very end is always the worst because I'm like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I gave him all these. 7, 8, 9. We're gonna save this. What up? What up? Let's see here. There's 19 here. 1, 2, or 18. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, there was a lot in the middle of that. So what I do is I'm going to take all of these, I'm going to move them like that, so then there's no raw cards right there, or not top loaded up. And then we're going to take this, I'm going to go here, and then do that. That way, and then maybe I can fit these in this one. Oh yeah. Drake May action in the back. And they all fit. Perfect. Now we're going to use this, pull it down. One on top, one on bottom here. Oh man, and this sucks because this was exactly 16 ounces, which means it went to priority instead, which sucks because when it goes to priority, that means that we lost some money. Because I charged $4 in shipping, and then it bumps up to like $8 or something like that. So here we go. There. Get off my finger. Print. Well, that was way too much. Half. Half. Down. Down. Print. Go. You guys should leave a like and sub to the YouTube and let me know what's up. Say what's up. I do sports cards. You wouldn't have clicked on this if you don't like sports cards. So, and I'm trying to get 3 more people. Your grandma to sub to the YouTube. I don't care. Oh, okay. So this guy bought 5 cards. All right. So this is what he bought. Riley Green, or Riley Leonard, Devontae Adams, Lamar Jackson, sick Lamar. Then this Micah Parsons and a Bijan Robinson rookie. I spent $1.25. I got these for 25 cents, and we're gonna have to take some of them out. So we're gonna take out these 3. And he spent $11 in shipping. I told him get 6. Yes, I have been upgraded to the Premier Shop. It was because I said something to somebody and I got demoted down from the Premier Shop. What one would you put in the front? Would you put this Riley Leonard because it looks super cool, or would you put this one in the front? I have to. Well, would you put Riley Leonard or this if you were to open up a package? I had to take them out because he bought he bought 5 cards, and that's 3 ounces. You're gonna put Lamar in the front. That's what we're gonna put in the front. And 3 ounces means it has to go in an envelope. And if I put 5 in there, because 5 in this doesn't work. So this is how I have to do it, like that. And it's just thick enough that I'll be fine. But if I put 5 top loaders like this in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, and then put them in there, they'll flag me for it. We'll send it back. Not bad. I paid $1.25 and turned it into 11. Well, I actually probably made like $8. Okay, this one's 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the cards he purchased. Okay, he bought a Lamar, May, Ricky Pearsall. What's that? Ozzy Albies. There's a Ray Lewis, CJ, Brees Hall die cut, Tim Tebow rookie, and then this Caleb Williams rookie. And I'm into this lot. This one I paid $1.70, so we're gonna round up, so it's like 2. So $3.80. Yeah, I ship cards on here with only sleeves. These cards right here, you see these? These are just sleeved. Watch this. Watch this. They might be mad at you for it though. Just know that. You might get a bad review. The difference between my only sleeves is watch. So I'm gonna go here, and how my way of doing that is I'm gonna put cardboard on both sides. It's like the protection. Like that. So that way I can go here, and then I tape it down, and then they're secured. So they're in a team bag, and in this. Bro, one time I had somebody tell me that and then they're in here. You see how tight that is in there? One time I had somebody tell me that they received a package and that the cards were loose inside that package. And that they were moving around. I was like, are you a scammer? Because that sounds like a scam, bro. Because I ship it out the same way every time. And they're like, yeah, they were loose inside the package and there was so much room and they were moving everywhere. I was like, no. You guys have seen me ship for 2 hours now. You guys know how I ship. I ship safe. That's why people ask me. They're like, why? They're like, no. I'm like, bro. Sub to the YouTube. There's 6 of us in here. I guarantee you one of us is not subbed to the YouTube. Guarantee you. If we are, that's crazy. Alright, let's see this one. This one was a really good lot. I made a lot of money on this one. I kind of want to see what I paid on this Roman Anthony right here. I sold it. Let's see here. We'll look it up on eBay. It might have been a loss leader. Might have been a card that I didn't really make money on. And okay, so we paid $9, which it was just because I paid 2 plus shipping. So shipping got me on this one, right? Because I paid 2 and then $6 shipping. sold it. That's not it. It was this one. I sold it for $9. So we basically broke even on that. But this one right here is this Josh Allen. I sold it for $19 right there. And I paid 25 cents. Crazy. And then there's this Josh Allen right here. Or no. This one right here, I bought on eBay. I bought this one 50 of 50. And I paid $1 on eBay. And I sold it for 15. So this was overall, like, yes, the Roman Anthony, whatever. And then a couple of small ones. But those are like the three major ones right there. This order totaled out to, let me see, let me count them up. Let's make sure. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna have to watch the videos. He has one more than he should, and this guy has one less than he should. So this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he should have 6. So now I'm gonna have to watch them all. Which one is it? What happens? I hope it's not the one. Because that one's already shipped up. No, it's not. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Awesome. Alright. So it means it's in this stack. But who is missing one? We're still one short. But what package is it? There's 3 here. There's 4. This always sucks. Not every night, but I'm gonna start to do it live. Oh, this sucks, bro. Let me see. Is this our missing one? No, it's not. I doubled up on a package, which I'm not going to be able to see until after I get off the live stream. These are good. These are 100% good to go right here. It's just our missing package means that I did one twice and put it on the same label. So when I'm done and I'm scanning them all, I'll be able to figure it out because they'll be like, oh, you did this one twice, which is fine. So I can just package all these up right now and we're chilling and we're good. This sucks because now I have to look through them all, but I'm going to have to scan them in regardless. Yeah, I figured that if we do this every night and we can, build if you would sub to the YouTube, that would be much appreciated because we have a couple people on there. And I would like to do this as much as possible. The more time I spend building my brand, the more we're gonna build the brand, right? So that's what I'd like to do. First of all, it's big enough for this. Perfect. So now this has a thing. Now I can take this one. Here we go. So those are in there, and what we're gonna do is then I'm gonna take 2 rubber bands, and we're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna do it sideways because obviously the slab is too big to put in the other way. And then we're gonna go like this. And you know what, we're gonna go this way. The slab. So I'm gonna put it straight up in there. And then I'm gonna bend it over like that. Okay, I have to change the weight on this to 15 instead of 5, or instead of 5. I'm going to tape down the sides. Like that. And then, now we're done. Now I slap a label on it and forget about it. You know what's crazy? Okay, now we're on to the last few, which we're gonna have one not done because I have to get off and scan them all in to find out the one that's missing, which is fine. Take like a second. Okay, and then this one was a whole bunch of cool cards. He bought a lot here. I would not do that. In like one of these envelopes, I would highly not recommend that. If I received a card in a sleeve, just a sleeve, inside of one of these envelopes, I would be pissed. I would be very upset. But top loaders are not that expensive. I just sell a whole bunch of cards in a week. So then we're here, there, done. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I have had people do that before, and then the cards come damaged, and I make the tape kind of undone. Okay, here, boom, that. And now we're done with that, but we're gonna change. This 12 ounces. This thing right here weighs probably 5 ounces. I'll do it another time. Trying to get this thing done. I have to wake up early and get to work tomorrow. Now we're on the last one of tonight. Okay. Go, and then, oh, that one's really big, so no. So we go here. We need to get that 1 subscriber, or those 3 subscribers. It takes like 2 seconds to subscribe, and it's not like I'm gonna do anything. We're 3 away from the goal. Okay, here we go. And I mean, I think overall it was pretty productive time, eh? And then over here, down, under, just like that. Inside, just like this. And there's 87 packages done. And I was very slow today. I was talking, had little issues. Reading, all that stuff. And that's the last one. Except for I'm gonna have to wait because I know who this is. I can find him real fast. I just didn't put a label on him. Oh, you are subscribed? guy's name starts with a C. It's a single. So that find him really fast. There's also $4. And it was a $4 single. He's not on this page. So he's on this page. There he is, right there. Boom, found him. The CA. And he's a first-time purchaser too, so that's good. So it says that we have one short, but that's because I need to go through and scan them all in. So let me grab all the packages ready here. And then I can scan them in tonight. So once I get off the live stream here in a second, we're gonna scan all these in. This is what I just did over the course of the live stream. I have to go down there and grab them all. Okay. This is where our missing package is, right in here. Okay. This is 87 packages. Once I get them all off the ground. Which Alright, so that's it. That's what we did. All those. Pretty fast. Whole bunch. Now I'm gonna scan them in. And I mean, I should have thrown them in this box before, but I was not being very smart. The post office gives me these boxes because I do so many packages a day, which this one is filled with random stuff. Whatever. Post office problem. And so they give them to me, and all they say is divide them. So I have to put all these into one, and then all these into the other ones, and then they give them to me every day. And they load me up, especially on the weekends. They get us right. But let's see if we have any orders on eBay. There's 99 plus unread messages. Oops. Okay, this is on eBay number 1. Let's see. Oopsie, I'm back. Sorry. So now I'm gonna go on my second eBay account because yes, I have two. One's for bigger cards, one's for smaller cards. Like my $10 plus cards, they go on the bigger eBay. And then here, I wonder, we might have sold one on here. Oh yes, we did. So awesome. Okay, so I just went on my small eBay and we sold 2 cards on here. Let's see. I found you on Instagram and your videos are very helpful. I am trying to get started on Instagram, whatnot, and eBay. My handle is this. Would love a follow if you know. If you do, sort of thing for buyers. So what he wants is he wants me to put him in a reel. That's what he wants. What he's asking is if I would put him in an Instagram reel and tag him or something. And I'll do that. Because why not? So I'm going to scan these in. I'm going to film my Instagram reel with this before I scan them in. Be like, oh, this is what's sold. Here's the numbers. Because my night's not done. I know it's like 3 in the morning, but we still got stuff to do today. Then I'm going to... From that eBay. There's a big eBay. Then I'm going to film this Instagram reel. And then all it is going to be me pulling these cards and then putting the message on here, right? And then we're done for today. Which, that's why we do all this stuff. And we did not gain the last fall. Oh, we gained one more. We gained one more. So we were supposed to get 57 followers. But we didn't, but that's fine. I still think it's a win. Now you guys get to see me clean up. Because I don't need any of this for tomorrow. And so now you get to see me clean up everything. So here is all dirty, right? So all my shipping stuff goes in the same spot. And this, I grabbed too much of this. This needs to go in there. I can go over here, all my shipping stuff goes in here. I have a big garbage can underneath my desk, but I refuse to use it. Right here. Okay, take the cord out, put it over here. You guys should sub to the YouTube. I just got done doing 80 packages. I need 2 more subscribers to reach my goal before I get off. To be the change. Okay, so now I'm taking care of all this. Right, and whenever I'm shipping, I want my stuff kind of close. Like, yes, I can go grab stuff, but I don't need to be putting stuff in and out, in and out. So what I do here, are you shipping them in top loaders? Here we go. And these go in here. Just like that. And this stuff right here. These need to go in the bag. Oh, it's right here. These are just ones that when a YouTube video happens, I save them and I reuse them. Yeah, I would put maybe a team bag. If you really want to, you could do a piece of paper, but team bag would probably be more professional. Okay, those are here. We can turn this off. All these top loaders can go in here. And then, so this is cleaned up now. So every night I like to make sure that everything is good, right? So this is good. These need to be taken care of. We can use this. Those need to be cut up tomorrow, so we're gonna not put them out here. All right, this goes up here with the other boxes that are not being used, or all the other ones, right? And then this. With every new day, you want to start with a fresh slate. Alright, so all these are good. I was looking for this. This needs to be moved to up there, right there. Right, this is where all my shipping supplies are, in the closet here. And so when I talk about buying in bulk, we really do buy in bulk of everything. So Those shouldn't be in here, or whatever. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. No, I want to. Tomorrow I'm getting in 2,000 cards. So. Or 4,000 cards, so. When I do singles and they're more than $10, I put them in a team bag. When they're not, then I don't. Right here. This is all nice and neat. Right? Awesome. Okay, these with my electric scissors that I purchased. These things, how I cut all these up into perfect top loader squares. First of all, it takes time, but I'm not buying card armor. It's because of these, which the charge, and I have employees, so I have 2 of them. You guys can't hear me? It's probably because my finger was down on the spot. So everything in here is good, right? Everything in here is good. This is all clean. This is all clean, right? So we're good in there. Those are not going to be in here. I should probably set them on the counter right here. Right now it sounds like I'm underwater. So those need to be done. This right here, I use paper and I cut them up. Watch that, guys. So we need to cut these up for tomorrow. So I'm gonna take that and the paper underneath here. Right? So this needs to be cut up in the morning. What's this? Into here. So now I know exactly what I need to do in the morning. I need to cut that, do this, which if I need to cut this box up, I should probably take, I'm setting myself up for success in the morning. So we're gonna take one of these, set it right here. I need to do my eBay package, scan those in, throw them in here, ship them, right? This is kind of a mess in here, but we're gonna worry about that another time. Okay, this looks good. This can go back onto here. You should sub to the YouTube because guess what? We're trying to get to however many subs. I need to put this on here because this is like a special adapter for my fiance's computer. All right, this is good. That's trash. This goes back here, and what I do every night when I finish up, right, is first of all, I had the light on because we were doing a live stream, but there's my other socials. And all we need is one more subscriber to reach our goal, I think, of getting 10, I'm pretty sure, in this live stream. But it'd be, and leave a like and all that stuff. It would be much appreciated. This is what I do. So we need 2. We need 2 of you, which there's 2 new people in here, so go do that. Sub to the YouTube. Setting us up for success for tomorrow. So I have my card stands, and I always push these back because it looks cleaner in here, and that's what you want to do. There's nothing on the floor, which is good, right? This charger is good to stay in here. This needs to be sleeved, and this is my mess, right? So these all are basketball, which basketball needs to be sorted in the morning, right? Oh, and there's all these. We didn't run all these today. So you know what that means? These go back in the office because we didn't have time to run it all. And so that way in the morning, and they need to be top priority. So they're going to be over here. And so all this is all chilling. I need to order tape. So I need to put that on the list of stuff to do tomorrow. Order tape, get this done, do that. These need to be sorted. Though this is these are some better cards that are very depleted right now because we went crazy. So Cam Ward rookies, everything in here, and these always go on the other side of black box. Okay, so obviously this is pretty easy. I divide these by team. I divide each of these by baseball, basketball by team, and that's what. And these are base cards or whatever that need to be sorted. So this stuff all needs to be sorted out. So what we're gonna do over here is now that this is cleared out, well, I use this for when I ship too much or when there's a lot of shipments. These are good, right? This is ready to go for tomorrow morning. What question you asked? Are you asking about the shipping thing? You know, nobody wanted these earlier today. I was like, bro. That's when I knew it was time to get off. When we don't sell a Sick Malik Neighbors and we don't sell. Yeah, I would. Yes, fine. You can do whatever you like on the shipping thing. Honestly, you're overcomplicating it. Just ship it, and it'll show up safe. We didn't sell that one either. So basketball can go here. And so now in the morning, what we're gonna do is me and my fiance sort those, grab the 2 eBay packages, film the eBay video, take all this, scan it in, put it in here, cut this to fill this up for my stuff down there, right? Everything is clean, ready to go. These need to, first of all, this needs to be sleeved. So let me put you down for a second. Okay, it's a Raven, so it goes in the Raven stack. These and these need to be sorted. This is, he's part of my PC, John Kitna, because he went to the same college as I played college football at. So we'll just set this one up here for now with my Milrow autos, or with my Milrow auto right there, and the most damaged card I ever received. This goes back here. This hopefully we'll get to 2 subscribers on here. That would be much appreciated. Hopefully we did. I don't think we did, but go sub to the YouTube. It takes 2 seconds, and there's no way all 5 of us are subbed to the YouTube. Okay, these and these need to go in their stacks over here. Baseball. Oof, that's close. Basketball sorted out into teams to do the same thing as this over here. This is all baseball. Perfect. So we are now, these I want to post on eBay. They're going right here. Boom. We are all set for in the morning. So when I wake up, come in here, I got nothing to do. Well, I got these things to do. Then whatever the day throws at me, whether that's people who want to buy cards or do anything or whatever, it's just gonna take a couple seconds. If you do the paper, you can write a thank you note on it, and then you'll get a better response from people. Okay. That in there, and so now we're 100% done. Like, now we're 100% cleaned up, ready to go for tomorrow morning. Super sick, right? And did we get a subscriber on the YouTube? Now I can get my instant payout on here, so they did all the packages. Fire. Oh yeah, all but one because it's over there, but I need to check them all and scan them all. And then once I scan them all, we can send our messages in the morning, and we're chilling. Go follow the thing, and I run shows every day. So appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Bye bye.